Today we're going to show you how to use the Honeydew Cast Mix Media Glue with embossing powders, and we're going to show you how to get the 3-colour effect with the embossing powders. We get asked a lot how we've done this, so hopefully this will answer your questions. We're going to use our Bottle of Vine stamp set, which is one of the newer ones to our range, and the mixed media glue, which comes in 2 sizes, 50ml and 125ml. So we start off, we get a piece of stamping foam and we put about a teaspoon of our mixed media glue into the foam, using a palette knife and forcing it in so that no glue sits on the surface. The glue is what we call an open glue, and it's water soluble while it's wet, but once it's dry it remains tacky. So you must make sure to put your palette knife into cold water to remove the glue from there. So take your sponge and you're going to be gluing up your stamp just like you would if you were using an ink pad. Lots of little light taps all over, and you want your stamp to look like it's got a really light frost on it. Now our mixed media glue is one of the few glues on the market you can use with embossing powders because it doesn't boil when you heat it. A normal PVA would. So stamp your image out, straight down and all your weight behind it. Pop your stamp into cold water to remove the glue. And you don't have to rush to do anything with this because the glue won't dry till we've put what we want on it. So start off, pop your fingers in to your embossing powder and take big chunks and put it down randomly on your image. You must make sure they're the big chunks, not little flyaway pieces, otherwise you won't see the colour definition. And then you're going to knock the excess off and pop that back in your pot. You don't get to see that bit. Then the second colour, you do exactly the same thing. Fingers in the pot, sprinkle it over. It's a little bit easier this time because you can see where your image is now. And you can do this with as many different colours as you want. Take the excess off, pop that back in your pot. And then your final colour will go all over the top, and that will just pick up anywhere that hasn't got any powder on yet. And you knock the excess off. The lid goes back up. And then take your heat gun, and it's going to be noisy now. So what you need to do is you need to heat your powder, and as you see it melt, you move your heat gun along. It's almost like that the powder's chasing the heat. So I don't really want it on the mat. And you'll see it start to change now. And that's it done. Give it a couple of seconds to cool down and you can do whatever you want with it.